This first poem is called Like Melody in Reverse, and it's dedicated to my crush. Maybe it's God's timing and not ours, why it's been so many years, and after all these years, it's still genuine when it comes to you and I. Maybe that's the rare part about crushes. Time doesn't matter when it's rare. Maybe. So I decided I can't be in your life anymore. I know it's gonna hurt like a ton of bricks. Like no analogy will ever be good enough to encompass what you're going to feel every day. But they'll be like books. Each one has a title and a summary that perfectly describes how you'll feel. Each long-awaited romance will pull you in as you wonder how it ends if you could just put yourself into it. If you could somehow change your outcome with this one, maybe somehow it would bring you back to me, scratch that. Maybe it would solve what we lack, scratch that. The courage to communicate, scratch that. What the heck is going on and what's been wrong? Instead of you having questioned God himself, what's wrong with you? Why don't you just do what the other person wants of you to feel loved, to feel accepted, to feel validated, like God already does, just in human form. Just once you want to tell the world that he woke you up to prepare you to meet this one person. Instead of you crying your eyes out, asking God, like he works in retail, asking, don't you have anything in the back that I can't possibly abuse or misuse or take advantage of? God, in these days where all I seem to do was have everything in your word remind me of them, and it doesn't faze me that you bring to my remembrance of the little details in major conversations. And I want to ask anyone who knows about them if they're all right. And just because I want my name to be in their atmosphere again, if you've ever put it there, I know it's never found on a keychain, but the misspelled version will do just fine. And for one day they can just miss me too. And for one day they can go through what I'm always going through. God, please don't forget about me. I think good people with good intentions hold on to promises. Promising to still hold each other's hands when they're 60, 70, and 80. And don't remember saying any of this at all when they're 30. Crazy faith, I know. Right now, I can't see it. I'll take that hope. I'll give it to God. I'll turn it into faith. I'll hope to find you one day. I'll hope you find me the same way. Searching for the one who completes what is missing from two whole people. I miss you. But you already and always know that. Second poem. Is called Interview in the Basement. I've written a lot of loud confessions I'd rather keep to myself. Dear God, remember that little girl from Miami that would wait an extra couple minutes in bed to hear the birds chirp and go to see the gardener tend to the flowers outside her window? I'm sure that's a word for somebody. Can you tell her that's one of the things you love about her? She should do it more often. As a child, I think I understood. Before the chaos starts or before you start your day, peace is somewhere to be found. To my childlike self, I need you to understand this isn't your fault. I need you to grasp that the two people who made you love you very much. Whether they realize that in obligation or revelation. But they don't know how to show that to each other. I need you to understand that God will always be with you and your gift will always make room for you. It will make room for your tears and defend you as you get bullied. It will carve out an escape when you want to shun the world, but only want to let in like a few people. As a teen, the gift you have will make itself known to you and be a light in your darkest hours. It will shield you when you have thoughts of ending it all and strike your hand down when you've made attempts. It will be your excuse and your refuge to quiet the storm. When you reach adulthood, the present, it will open up doors you couldn't have reached until you got wiser. It will let you pour out your heart and finally have a voice, to silence the voice of the enemy, to bring to light what you needed to let go of in order to become a better person. The gift you possess just isn't for your freedom. It's not just to save your soul. It silences the voices of their enemies, to bring to light things you've only heard both in confidence and coincidence. And should it just so happen to bring someone to Jesus, you may be on the right track. Thank you.